It's a fairly misty, crisp morning here at the Kung Fu retreat. This is classic early January weather, and we're going to start off with a little bit of Yang training before we have our philosophical tea talk. So I think we're going to begin with teaching Ezra, and I'm going to hand the mic to Brad.
With your feet, yeah, should be shoulder width apart. Yeah, nice. Okay, if you want to continue. Yes, good. You can really, as the foot lands, you can really exaggerate the rolling of the foot onto the ground and sinking, relaxing into the stance. Yeah. That's it. Nice relaxed hands. Nice relaxed. Yeah, that's it. Rolling down into the stance and relax. Yes. That's it. Nice relaxed arms, relaxed body. Placing the foot, rolling it down, straight back leg and relax.
And then stepping back.
Yeah. That's right. Brilliant. Okay. Do you remember where you got up to this one, yeah?
It's a bit blurry for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you learnt this yet?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I remember learning like this one, and then
Yeah.
that's where I stopped.
So you started with the cross.
And then
Yeah.
come through.
Coming through. Remembering to place the heel first, roll it. Around. Nice. Yeah, exactly that. From here, that's good actually. Yeah. What we were trying to do here is make sure that the wrist is past.
Pass.
You can treat it as if it's like a block.
Okay.
Yeah. You're taking it past the body to protect. From here, we open up the right foot. Okay. We transfer all the weight onto the right leg, and the left foot comes up to protect the knee. From here, just in front. Yeah. From here, we do one rotation of the hands. Yes. Yeah. Hands rotate out. Yes, that way. Exactly that.
Yeah, that's it. That's the way. You keep the wrist straight, and this makes the shape of a letter Z. Elbow forward, wrist back, fingers forward. Yeah. Okay. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Maybe we'll make that letter Z shape again. There you go. Very good. When you come across the face, lead with the blade of the hand. Yeah, like that. Yeah. keep your shoulder down. That's good. Yeah. Lift it straight up. It's a rising block. That's right, yeah. Straight up. So deflect something over your head. Flick your elbow in and come down. Yeah. Up and over. There's no coming around the head. Up and then flick it across, drop it down. That's the way. Yeah. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah. The wrist, shoulder height, elbow in and out. It's going to catch something there. Yeah. Punch. Yeah. Just underneath the elbow. Got it. Yes. Back upright, not leaning to the side. Yeah. That's right. And step. Good. 1, 2. That's great. And hang on, come up just a wee bit higher. You're chopping someone in the groin. Chop into the groin. Head facing this way. This is the facing direction. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good. Bend your back. Bend your back. Tailbone, coccyx pointing down to the earth. Lower back upright, and the upper back gradually curls forward. Gradually curling forward. That's it there. Yeah. Okay, let's take a slightly closer look at that. Down, we've kicked down, sink the weight, drop your chi down, ground yourself after the kick. Slightly hunch forward, palms forward. Come on. Stretch, just in it again. Down, draw in, pull back a bit. Now forward, push out. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we're going to bring the left hand inside the right arm, this way. Shoulders drawing together. Turn and come out that way. Yeah. Yeah, both hands pointing to your left. Yeah, both pointing to your left. Oh, hold on. these are coming up, digging in under the fighting ribs. Only to about there, yeah. So, boom, into the diaphragm. And, yeah. That's it. Yeah. Back leg straight. Yeah. Yeah. Let's push. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Yeah. Well done. Yeah. Well, that's probably enough pointers to keep you busy for the next month and a half. But do you have any questions at the moment?
No, not right now.
No.
That's very good.
All right.
Pointers. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Well done. I think practice a little bit more.
Thanks, Master
Yeah.
Iain.
So yeah, from here what we're trying to do, yeah, so this comes down, up, using the waist, yeah, here, and to keep the sort of the flow of the movement, you can come up and round, just past centre line, and through, yeah, and here you're searching, mentally going through the body, trying to search for where am I trying to stretch,
Yeah.
you know, so you're, okay, so we're coming round here, and as we come forward, we're trying to extend, stretch. Another good thing about this is as we go through the moves, we're looking for sort of flow from one to the other. Also, breath. Breath is quite a good indicator of when to move to the next one. So I'll breathe very obviously, so you can sort of understand the sort of timing, and it all depends. It can change from day to day. You know, sometimes you might have a cold, so obviously it might be quicker. Other days you might feel really, really good and relaxed, and you can take quite a while longer
Yeah.
to do it. So for instance, okay, start from across, from here. Breathing out, stretch. Continuing to stretch. Breathing in, yeah. Breathing in. As you land and apply this move, breathing out. Yeah. Hands cross, breathing in. Breathing out. Stretching at the bottom. Opening up the left foot, breathing in. To golden scissors, breathing out. Hands turning over, making fists, breathing in. As the foot lands and you start to move the arms, breathing out. Remember to get that little flex in the top of the spine. From here, opening that left foot, breathing in. And as you straighten the body, coming up, breathing out. So as you can see, you're timing the moves with your natural breath. Yeah. And then you're coming round. That's it. Right hand dropping in front, all the way round and down and over. That's it. Weight transferring onto this leg. And one rotation on the hands. Right hand just coming relaxed to the side of the body. That's it. You can imagine as well, like, when you do this rotation, the fingers are almost north-south poles. So if you've got a planet,
Yeah.
you've got north and south, they're always staying, pointing away from each other. Yeah? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or you can imagine it as a wheel.
It's trying to be opposite.
Like your hands are the spokes of a wheel and you're rotating that.
Oh, they're the same way.
There.
Okay. Because I start opposite.
Yeah. So as you step,
Yeah.
this one comes up and under, over, round to here. Yeah. Do that a couple of times. Yeah.
And this one just...
Yeah. Just come right down. Nice. You probably get a bit more, slightly over-exaggerate it for the time being, so you get sort of used to the move, to the motion of it. Yeah.
So you rotate this one in, and
Yeah.
then...
Here, round, and to the center. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Better.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, nice. And
What's the point of that move?
the point of that move, you could see it as trying to get through someone's block. There's multiple different applications for lots of these moves.
Is that similar, like, on sticky hands, so you can get around people?
Yeah, coming over.
I see.
I remember Master Iain telling me about how wrist movement can actually affect quite a lot of acupressure points in the wrist, which are really good for health. I don't pretend to be knowledgeable in it, but
Yeah.
I think lots of these kind of movements are great for health in general. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So when we land, as we've come round to here, and we do the leap, it's almost as if as we land, the momentum, the flow.
So we're here, and then it
Yes.
crosses down,
Yeah, yeah,
comes up.
yeah. Just make sure that's it, that your waist is coming round.
And which stance are we doing? Is
It'll
that the
be bow and arrow. Yeah, bow and arrow.
So then, if we do the
So here, bow and arrow, flowing round and through. Yes. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, brilliant. Um, do you want one more?
I'll take one more.
One more?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it kind of finishes off this
Oh, cool.
particular run.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many is it so far, including?
Oh, that's a good question.
I'd love to know.
We're probably about an eighth
Okay.
of the way through.
Yeah.
Maybe just almost an eighth of the way through.
Yeah.
Okay. So we come up here, through. Right. Just like the golden cockerel standing on one leg, we're actually going to transfer weight back onto the back leg this time. So from here we make a fist with the right hand, and we pull it back to the waist with the palm facing down. And did you ever do a cat stance?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we come into a cat stance here. Left arm is at 90-degree angle in front of the body. And from here we corkscrew up. The elbow should be above the back of the hand. Yeah. And that would be here.
So corkscrew and then
Yeah.
hand kind of slides under.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's it. So you've landed from the leap, you come round here through immortal casting his net, making a fist with the right. As the right hand comes back, the right foot follows it into the cat stance. Left hand comes at a 90-degree angle with the arm here, palm down with the fist, and then it corkscrews up. Yes, with the elbow just on top of the back of the hand there. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to go through, see how far you get through? Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I'll go nicely.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Here. Thanks, Brad. So the hands come up to about here, roughly at the Qing Ming point on the belt channel, so that any chi that's accumulated at your hands can just flow in through these points. Master Iain used to call them the gateway points, in through the belt channel, down into the lower tension, because that's where we want to keep our chi at the end of the routine. Yeah. So do you have any questions?
This one. When we start. This one. Should the hands touch each other?
No, no, definitely not. No. They're about that far apart. Yeah. And use the blade of the hand like you're striking into the diaphragm. Yeah.
So all these movements inside elbow in.
Yeah, the elbow is always in when you do a block. Yeah.
So I step.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
And then transition to here.
Yeah. Yeah. Push it out. Stretch down. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one part.
Okay. Good. I think, yeah, practice on that for a little bit more.
Okay.
Stop, and then,
Okay.
oh no, it's
Yeah.
here,
Golden scissors.
and then I take a step as I do this.
Yep. Big stretch round. Continuous flow through.
Another
And
step
then another step.
as I go.
Yes.
And then this is where it comes down.
Yes. Yep. And back round to the front.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
this one, okay.
So it's the right arm that falls down and round.
Just here.
Yes. Yep.
So this is the block.
Mhm.
And then
Opening up the right foot.
opening the right foot.
Transferring the weight onto the right leg. Yes. Ooh. Yeah.
Oh,
And yes. Good.
this one, and then this
Leap. Yeah.
loop as this falls down.
Yeah. So with this one, as you land, these can follow around and over. Yep. And through. Nice.
And through, and then there's
Yeah.
the step back.
Into the cat stance whilst pulling the fist back. That's it.
And then corkscrew.
You got it. You got it. Yeah. Brilliant. Well done. Yeah, yeah. Should we move over to the centre? We've got loads of space here. Yeah. So again, if you try your best to remember the moves as you go through, trying to find the stretch.
And it's the same like that.
Yeah.
And then come up onto here.
Yeah, the foot should be in front of the knee,
Okay.
bent leg. Yeah. Yes. Good. Yep.
And then these come down.
So they come down and round.
Continue.
Yes. Yeah. Good.
And then
Fist with the right hand, as if you're grabbing,
as this comes back.
pulling both back together. Yes. Keeping the fist palm face down, and this should be almost like a defensive barrier in a way.
Okay.
It can be like a defensive barrier, or you've got control of someone.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And that comes up and over. Brilliant. Yeah.
And this could be either a punch or a block or something.
Yeah. It's predominantly, it seems to me like it's more an uppercut. Yeah.
Because you step back and then punch.
That's the thing with the cat stance. It's almost like a retreating pose,
Yeah.
and then you can come through.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're like preempting someone coming forward. When they do, you're here and you're ready to attack straight away.
You're ready to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Brilliant. How you doing, Johnny? Yeah, you good?
Yeah.
Nice.
And you?
Yeah. Is your finger okay?
Huh?
Your hand okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, with this one. When we stand up from here, we're straightening the back, because it almost like slightly squat in the legs. We're straightening the back leg. As we straighten the back leg, the spine comes straight. So if I may, is it right to pull your shirt tight so I can see your back? Is that okay? Okay, so as you're, yes. So here you're actually leaning back.
I'm actually in there.
Yeah, so there, and
I
hips.
seem to have a
That's
tendency
it.
to
Yeah.
feel that this is straight.
There, yeah. Good.
And then you swing
Yes. Yeah.
to block.
Mhm. Good. Rotation of the hands.
This one comes in the right hand.
That's it. Yeah.
That one.
Nice. It's really good with your stance and footwear there. It's when you landed. Good. Yes. Okay. So yeah, try not to have the arm against the body,
Okay.
but like decent.
A block.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. If say for instance in a martial sense, if your hand was
you pin
in
me.
pin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. And with the stance here, you can probably be a little bit more relaxed and a little bit further away
Yeah.
from the foot. Yeah. And there should be like next to no weight on this front leg at all. So you should be able to
Yeah.
place it. Yeah.
Block.
When you're ready, you can go and have a look at some of the other guys as
Sure.
well. I'll switch between us.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Well done. Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, remember on that one.
Like that. Before the
Mhm.
sitting.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt your flow, sir. So, yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Thank you.
There's, I get this one as well. This thing I'm always trying to do is get that back leg straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you're in the sort of the middle of the flow of the moves, and you're like, oh, this feels great. This is nice. And actually, there's like a good 3 inches where you can. Yeah.
Straight
Yeah.
leg.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's, I find because I've got tightness in the back of my legs, it's when I'm trying to fight it straight, I kind of sort of lose the meditative side of it. But I think everyone's got their own particular
Yes.
things they're always working on.
Yeah,
But
to an extent of that.
It's looking really, really nice though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's getting
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Hey Johnny, do you want me to have a look at anything? Do you want me to have a look at anything? Or you have any questions? Or?
Can you take a look at me?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah. hmm I think you were right. You were right before.
Before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then yeah. hmm So yeah, when you land here, around, make sure that's a block, and through. Yeah. Nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, remember with that one, cross, down, round, turn the hands over and through. when you land here, left foot, right foot, round, and this will be going into the groin of someone in the same direction that you were on. Yeah, nice. Yeah, good. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm going to have tea and philosophy chat now. So come on over. Okay. They're your slips, aren't they? Great, thanks. Unpacking. Unpacking. Very special. Nie jest swobody, czy nie change, right? It's persistent. Persistence. Okay. We're ready, are we? If you want to come in a little bit closer with that camera. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to say hi to everybody who's watching on live stream. Yeah, thanks for joining us this morning. If you want to communicate anything, drop it in the chat. Fairly
fairly chilly, misty morning today, and as usual, we're going to start off listening to the story of this morning's tea. Who's gonna give the talk about the
Yeah,
tea?
today we have.
Hang on.
Good morning for everyone. Today we have a tea time with a special tea. Today we have an unpacking. We want to unpack the new cake of tea. So it's, who is streaming? It's a box like that, and we have a cake of red tea, sun-dried red tea from Thailand, from Vavi village. And now this special morning we will open this cake and drink this tea. I want you to look at tea and smell the cake, but this is a special moment. It's always, I'm always happy when I open new cake. Okay, let's pass it and smell and look at tea. So it's a sun-dried red tea from High Mountain Thailand village. It's a Vavi village, very famous. Tea from this village have a sweet vanilla note, like yeah, it's very rare. And this tea is aged for now it's 7 years. Aged for 7 years, and the leaves from 500, 700 years old trees. So we will enjoy really rare tea.
Thank you, Jenny.
Okay.
Wolfie.
Hello.
Getting in the way. Okay, I think maybe while you're making the tea, you know, who's the person who asked about Swan Young online again this morning? Yes. No. Okay, then. Actually, I think we'll deal this morning with Henry's question. So I'm going to pass the mic to Henry.
Oh, thank you so much, Master. So I think yesterday you briefly talked about the consistency that is necessary to master yourself, right? And my question comes from, we live in a world where there are many alternatives, not only distractions, but also alternatives. So people can choose different martial arts, different careers, different arts. And many times I feel that, especially people around me in the business area, in entrepreneurship, many times they fail to execute their good ideas, their art, because they have a plan B, a plan C. And perhaps the same happens with Kung Fu. Many times people might fail because they think they have other alternatives. So while 3 days ago you talk about back in the day, for a student to enter Kung Fu school, he would have to prove for 1 or 2 years that he deserved to enter that school. So now we are in a very different environment. How can one master an art while we have so many alternatives and really focus on being consistent in one single thing?
All right, thank you, Henry. Okay, so now we live in a world where we got so many different opportunities. This is the thing. In the past, well, let's say you live in a tea growing village. It's a pretty safe bet you're going to grow tea. Yeah. Now, you can learn and do almost anything. But the same truth applies as it always has applied, that the jack of all trades is the master of none. So you're not going to be the master of everything. If we take the specific example that you gave, take an entrepreneur and they see a business opportunity and they start pursuing the business opportunity, but then they see another one, so they drop the first one and they pursue that one, and then maybe they got 2 or 3 going on at the same time and they're not really making it with any of them. Yeah, that's, in the end, there's no success. Wisdom is to think very carefully before you decide to act, and if you're going to do something, see it through. And it's the people that see things through are the people that succeed. And you might not want to do Kung Fu, you might want to set up an online business, just for the sake of example. In a way, that's your Kung Fu. But are you going to stick with it and learn and progress and succeed? Or are you just going to play around with it for a little bit, give up, try something else and whinge that you haven't got any money? So what does it take to kind of do that Kung Fu ideal? Start and not give up. Yeah. And the first thing is realizing that the problems aren't out there. Then you can't blame it on other people, you can't blame it on society. It's all about you and what's there within you. Okay, so we think about this for a moment. Mindset, yeah. And we're going to contrast the 2 kind of classic opposites, which we're going to call monkey mind and Zen mind. The monkey mind is full of thoughts that are buzzing around and they're hopping around like a monkey. There's a monkey-like chattering going on in the mind. The mind's constantly changing direction. It's not concentrated. And all the time you have that mindset, you're probably not going to consistently pursue anything. If you study Buddhism, if you study meditation, then you work towards achieving what we're going to call the Zen mind. It's only words, but it's easy words for Western people to understand. The Zen mind is this totally calm mind. It's not racing, it's not chattering. It's calm and it's wise. And it's anchored in the present. We're not thinking, oh, in the future, tomorrow I'm going to do this. Oh, what about what I did yesterday? No, you're calm. You're thinking about what you're doing now. If you can achieve that mindset, then you won't be prone to distraction. You'll progress consistently. And whatever path you choose to follow, you should have success. That's why really it's all about working on yourself. Whatever art, whatever business you want to succeed with, you've got to work on yourself to make yourself the sort of person that succeeds. If you want to be a consistent person who doesn't give up, you've got to work on yourself until you become that person. I think this is the big problem, that people are always looking outside, they're always looking elsewhere. What can I do? You know, I can buy this course, I can get this gadget, you know, maybe I have to lock myself in so I can't go out and get distracted. That's not wisdom. You know, wisdom is to look inwards, work on yourself. And then that raises a little bit of an issue. That the hardest thing to do is actually to face yourself, look at yourself and see your weakness. And it's really tough, the realization that you're so flawed. There's so much wrong with you that 99 point something percent of people, they won't do it. They'd rather go through their whole life in denial, their whole life refusing to look at themselves, refusing to acknowledge their weaknesses. Just go through life and pretend it's all okay. Yeah, but that's not the way of Kung Fu. Yeah, it's not the way of wisdom. Yeah. You know, the way of Kung Fu is not to chicken out, it's to take the tougher path. Know yourself, yeah, and work on yourself until you got it. Yeah. I don't know, have you got any questions or feedback?
Thank you so much. Yeah, very important to work in ourselves and to work on yourself and understand your own flaws, and try to solve them. So, if I can ask a follow-up question, many times I also feel that people have a hard time to follow their art. Can be Kung Fu, can be an artistic expression, can be a business. Also because of risk, including like financial risk. If I do this and don't do that, I might end up in a situation that is less good. There is always trade-offs and the opportunity costs, right? So what will you say? But not everything is money, right? Choosing a career over the other, choosing a business over a full-time job, for example, or choosing Kung Fu over pursuing something else. In that aspect, like more risk management, financial, do you have any feedback?
So generally we apply the basic principles to any situation. People have a hard time following a path, staying consistent. Okay, think before you act. Before you embark on a path, when you start walking the path, think carefully about whether you have it in you to stay on the path. Again, knowing yourself. Look at yourself, know yourself. Know yourself, be realistic about yourself. Have I got it in me to do this? Have I got it in me? Risk. Well, it's only common sense to evaluate the risk. What is the risk? What is the risk? Yeah. Make a wise decision based on your assessment, and that's all you can do. We had a little talk a week ago about fear. There's a big difference between calmly assessing risk and acting on the information, on the conclusion, and having an irrational fear. Oh, something goes wrong. What happens if something goes wrong? Yeah. That's not wisdom. Yeah. Fear can destroy any enterprise. Fear can destroy any undertaking. If you fear failure, well, you've got no hope. You'll only go for things that are guaranteed success. And there's not many of those. So you have to have bravery. You've got to be brave, but you've also got to be calm. We're coming back to the same thing. Meditate. Learn about your breath. Understand your breath. All the time your breath is calm, your mind is calm. There's no real doubt about that. Okay, what's Qigong? It's working with your breath. It's working with Qi. Qi is breath. So if you can master your breath, you can achieve this state of calm and wisdom. And then you have the capacity to act rationally in any situation. If something goes wrong, you stay calm and you sort it out. That's it. If you fall to bits and panic and go into a flap and blow your toys out of the pram, you're not going to succeed at anything. You achieve calm and wisdom, you can succeed in a lot of things. We're just circling back to the same thing. Master yourself and you can master your life and succeed in almost anything you do. Mastering yourself means finding the center, finding calm, finding the middle way, finding wisdom. That's a life's work. But it's the end of tea break. I'm going off. If you can find that kind of wisdom, you can succeed in most things. We all want to work with people who are calm, solid, dependable. Imagine that you're in a work situation and there's one person in your office or your group or whatever, that whatever happens, they're always calm, they're always unmoved, they're always solid, they're always dependable, and you know that person isn't going to panic. And that person basically props up everybody else. That's a very common scenario. Yeah, everybody wants that person to be the leader. You all want a leader who's calm and wise and doesn't panic, doesn't flap, doesn't have little crises. Yeah. And this said, we all should endeavour to be that person, because we then contribute to our community. But that person is very likely to succeed. So yeah, it keeps coming back to work on yourself. I'm not 100% that I've answered the question, but have a...
Oh, totally. Yeah. Thank you so much.
We got anything else today? Anything else? No. I remember the question from yesterday. I don't think we've got time now to go into that long one. Anything else quick, guys? Anything we could cover in 5 minutes? Or how much tea have we got left?
I think one more.
One more.
Yeah. This last one.
Any questions that we can cover in the space of one pot of tea? It's an interesting one, measuring time, isn't it? Pots of tea. I'll see you in a pot of tea's time. I can actually check this out.
A little story about how measure tea, time with tea. Do it. Okay, so actually, some people are definitely measure time with tea. I'm talking about Tibetan people. So they kind of measure the time, the distance in the mountains with the bricks of tea. So the tea is pressed into bricks, like 250 grams, and in order to get from point A to point B in the mountains, they actually have this measurement, like we need 2 bricks of tea to cover this distance, to go from this point A to point B. That's probably because it's very hard to live in the mountains without tea, like in really high mountains. And they even have a saying, one day, a 3 day without food is better than 1 day without tea. Yeah, and actually...
without the salt.
Without what?
Without the salt. Just
No, without food.
without the salt.
Yeah.
There's another one, like a week without the salt is worse than, is better than day without the tea.
Yeah, and actually, here at Namyan, I've met one guy, I think from the Switzerland, and there are folks who live high in the mountain, and they measure distance in the mountains the same way, but they drink coffee. So they kind of measure it with coffee, and they have like a coffee culture. And that's it. So one more teapot of tea talk, and we can go back to training again.
Wow, that's a revelation. It's virtually impossible to live in the mountains without tea. That's where all those mountaineers went wrong. All those corpses on Everest. Had they been equipped with tea, it might have been a different story. It's quite an interesting reflection, actually, that I mean, for millennia, all the people that lived around the high mountains, like Everest, never had any inclination to climb them. Yeah. And you know, they live a relatively wise, relatively balanced life, and then the Westerners come over and they've got to go to the extreme. They've got to climb higher. They've got to be the first. So we have to climb to the top of Everest. It's like, okay, let's get to the top. Let's get to the top. Yeah. And yeah, quite a few of them die in the process. And you get you got all those kind of Tibetan monks sitting there thinking, crazy foreigners. Yeah. While they drink their tea. Okay. So, let's expound the plan. We're going back to the training area for our free practice session. Who's on this morning? Who's dealing with the students this morning? It's Greg. Okay, great. So we're going to get on and practice our Kung Fu because that's what we're about. And it's important that we can practice individually, because if you can't practice without somebody standing there making you practice, you haven't got it. You're never going to get anywhere. So finding it within yourself to practice. If you have any questions or need any advice, answers, please ask Greg. Otherwise, just get on and practice. And for the instructors, if you got any questions or whatever, ask me. And I think we'll keep the mic with the cameraman. And if you're filming somebody teaching, give them the mic. Otherwise, we'll just crack on with it. Sound good? Yeah, we've finished the tea, have we?
Yeah.
Oh, let's get practicing then, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot for watching, all those of you out there online.
Just let
I'll be down in
drop the
sec.
cups here.
Yeah, we will wash it.
tilt the hip, pull the tailbone down, open up the lower spine, open up the sacrum, open up the main point. Yeah. And that grounds you down. And when the spine is stretched, the power will channel up from the lower body to the hands, yeah, without losing it at the waist. Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, yeah. Just be mindful of that tailbone pointing down to the earth. Yeah, that's much better. And okay, carry on for a little bit. This turn, just for this routine, just one step. Make it easy. Yeah. Step across, pivot on the heels. One more. Watch. Foot steps across, and then you just turn. Kind of. Step the foot across. Turn. Yeah. One step, not two. One more. Okay. That's good. it's getting pretty good. Work on the spins, gradually get them a little bit quicker. At the start and the end, yeah. When you do this, the legs are still straight and the feet are just kind of heels under the shoulders, not too wide. Yeah. It's not a horse riding stance, it's just a little kind of get ready and into the salute. Yeah, that's it. A slight angle, yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a degree of personal preference going on there. Yeah, when you come up, try to come under the diaphragm, through the diaphragm basically, yeah, through the diaphragm. Yeah. Yeah, there. Yeah, there. That one. Okay. Oh, well done, Brad. That's good. That's good. Okay, guys, just finish off what you're doing, okay, and then we'll end up with our stretch. Okay, yeah, here we go. Lock your fingers together and let's stretch right up. Relax, ease your body out. Bit of a chilly morning, so take it slowly. Lengthen everything. As you gradually let go, move further into your stretch. Now bend your knees. Point your tailbone down towards the earth. Tailbone down, head up, shoulders up. Lengthen your spine. And now straighten your knees. Fold forwards from your hips. And drop your body right down. As close to your legs as it'll reasonably go. And stand again. 1 foot forwards, lunge position. Hands up and lift. Lift your fingers up towards the sky. Bend back. Push your hip forward. So we want to stretch on the front of the back leg. Bend your upper back. And relax. Turn through 90 degrees. Bend back again. Reach down towards your heel. Twist around, and the other side. Stretch the other way. This is harder. Reach down with your fingers. And relax, drop one knee down. Here we go. Push your hips forward. Hands up, stretch up. Reach up towards the sky and then bend back. And relax. Change sides. Push your knee forwards over your toes. Reach right up. Press right up. Stretch. Stretch right up. Bend back. Push the hip forward. Hollow out the upper back. stand and turn through 90 degrees. Same again. Reach downwards towards your heel. And turn around, stretch the other way. And relax. Knee down, hips forwards. Push the hips forwards. Stretch up high. And bend back. And relax, well done. Sitting now, feet together. Press your knees down to the floor, head high. Stretch the head right up. Now, bend from your hips. Relax. Now your knees apart. Hips dead center between the knees, and relax and let your body weight pull you down, let gravity pull you down. And we want the hips to open. Well done, relax. And that's it. Sit now with your legs apart. And lift your head up. As you lift the head, try to feel a little bit more stretch inside the thighs. And then, if you can, hollow out your back, chest forward. That's it. Give it a try. Now let's lean down forwards. And sit up straight. Now we'll lean to the side, stretch across sideways. Let's change to the other side. And relax. Feet wider. Now we turn right around on one side, look at the foot, and lean forwards. And the other side. Feet a bit wider, back to the center. Lean forwards once more. Okay, guys, that's good. That'll do it. And just very gently relax. Bring your legs back. And stand. Awesome. Yeah. Well done, guys. We've earned our breakfast. Yeah, welcome. Okay. To all the people that have been watching us live, thanks a lot for joining us. How many have we got watching?
15 at the moment.
15, that's a lot, yeah. Very many thanks for joining us. We will be live again in about 6 1/4 hours time. Yeah, thanks guys.